What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna try something new.
Hello.
We're gonna do a karaoke cast, I guess.
Karaoke Kast.
So let's see. I still need to do your mix, too. So what's the first song? I can't tell you why.
Yeah. I am going to do some smooth elevator music for y'all. Pretty much the only thing that me and Clyde can ever agree on as far as music goes is Eagles, Journey,
Yeah.
Boston.
Do you have like a specific one that you want?
What do you mean? The one with the girl on it, I think, sounded pretty good. I don't know. I didn't listen to all of them, but it's a little distracting.
Why?
Does it not sound good?
I don't know. Let's listen to it for
It's
a minute.
distracting because it's got like levers on it.
You're not gonna be able to see it, I don't think, 'cause it's over here. So, is that like from a movie or something?
They just put stuff behind it.
Or hold on.
That's weird because the version I picked didn't have that. Maybe that's got the vocals on it.
I didn't have what? I gotta.
The
fix
version
the
I was
mix.
looking at didn't have the vocals on it at all. It was empty. So maybe it's different.
Oh, do you want me to try a different one?
Maybe. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I think this has lyrics on it too.
Won't be the same to. This song is probably one of my favorite songs ever. It's such a good song. It just is so. I know it's like supposed to be a sad song. Like I always pick the sad songs that are lyrically sad, but just like so comforting, so beautiful. Sounds kind of sweet, but kind of, I don't know. It's just emotional. Is this one better?
Yeah, I think so.
Can't hear it very well.
Yeah, well, I gotta get the mix right with
Hey.
your.
Figure it out, producer.
I'm trying to. Diva.
The diva. Up all night.
Yeah, I think this is.
Tearing our love apart. It's better.
All right. Yeah, so we're going to show you guys what we do every Tuesday when we do these karaokes. We're going to keep doing them as long as they're fun for us, I guess, or we get a ton of people watching. You know, it'd be nice if like we could get a channel to blow up or something, you know.
Yeah.
We're just doing it for fun, but we just.
It is fun. This is like, this is what I used to just do before I even became a, like, before I actually started singing for money or anything. I just like, my mom bought me a karaoke machine in like the 90s for Christmas one year. And it was like so nice. It had the microphone attached and everything. Even though like looking back, it's like, it wasn't nice at all.
I remember
it sounded
those
like
things.
crap. But it was like super cool because like, you know, that everybody cool had one of those. And then you'd put like the cassette tape in it. And she got me a big stack of cassette tapes to go with it. And I would just like sing along to whatever songs I had there. Learned a bunch of different songs. And yeah. And I would just, And now with the advent of YouTube and stuff, it's just find a song every once in a while and just like start going to town, just singing along to whatever. So yeah, that's the other thing is like, this isn't probably very entertaining. Most of these songs have very little views. And I don't know how the Michael Jackson one got so many, but.
I mean, I think it was a good song, and then you performed it well, so.
Yeah. I just really like doing these chill songs, though. Like, I don't know, it's just like a cozy night in the basement with my husband, like just hanging out. I like to do like this chill stuff.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
let's
He
try
makes me
this
do
one.
He didn't make me do Michael Jackson though. I liked that. But
No, but I was listening to a rock band that covered it, and that's kind of how we heard about it. Or I didn't even know it was a Michael Jackson song. That's the first time I've ever heard it, because I don't really listen to Michael Jackson.
And I started singing it. I'm like, you know who this is? He's like, is it Michael Jackson? I was like, how did you know? He's like, because you sing it weird. Because as soon as you start singing Michael Jackson, you start singing weird. You sing differently.
Yeah, like
I don't know what he means, but
I think you like try to mimic, or you mimic certain things he does.
Ow!
All right, well, should we try it?
Sure.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Nothing better than a nice chill night. Listen to the Eagles with my hubby. Might as well try and sing a little. Look at us, baby, up all night, tearing our love apart. Aren't we the same two people who live through years in the dark? Every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and say, oh, I can't tell you why. Can you turn up a little, the music? When we get crazy, it just ain't right. Girl, I get lonely too. You don't have to worry, just hold on tight in your little world, 'cause I love you. Nothing's wrong as far as I can see. We make it harder than it has to be. Oh, I can't tell you why. No, no, baby, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. How was that? Just too chill for you? Good thing you had a power nap.
What do you mean?
Because it just makes me want to curl up into bed.
Oh yeah, are you ready
So
for
cozy.
bed?
No. It's just so good. We can try a different Eagles, or you'd want to do the other one. He wants to do
It's up to you. I don't know if I have any requests.
a
tonight.
Clyde's request. Didn't you say? Didn't you say the look or the? That's the only one I know. Actually, no, it's not, because I know the.
I was thinking you should do the fading like a flower.
What?
It was the
I don't know that
different one. It was a Roxette one. I know. I don't think you know it, so I don't think we should do it. Maybe another night.
That would be silly.
I don't know. I don't know if I have a request.
Well, I don't have anything else. You want to do those shoes, or what was the other one?
Wasn't there you don't want
There's
to
some good
do
Eagle songs.
Todd's request?
Yeah, but I don't know that one very well. I would need to go
Maybe
through
for
that one.
next week.
Yeah, I'd really need to practice that. I'm like brain dead. We went sledding today. We all went sledding with the oldest, and I'm kind of brain dead, kind of tired. Starting to feel it. It was a workout.
Yeah.
It was wonderful, but
Yeah, it was a workout.
it was fun. What was the other one? The one that you're talking about? I don't know.
Well, there's the look, fading like a flower, but I don't think it was either of those. I actually heard it recently on something. I don't remember what I heard it on, but let's see. I'm sure it was like I mean, we could just do either of those and just, see how it goes. Let's see. It must have been love, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
I think
one.
I'd kind of know that one, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know though. The problem is like those songs are kind of depressing. I don't know. The look isn't depressing.
Well,
I mean,
it doesn't
this
matter.
song's like the song we just did. I can't tell you why. It's just a chill song, but
Oh, how great thou art.
yeah, how great thou art. What is that? How?
It's like a hymn, an old hymn, I guess.
How great thou art. Karaoke's.
Oh my. What?
Let's just try it. Let's see what happens.
What one?
How great thou art.
Oh no.
Do you want me to pull the lyrics up over here?
Oh no.
It'll be fine.
It's going to be a freaking mess.
How great thou art lyrics, it says. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Show more. Should we? Is this all of it?
This is, I don't.
What a friend we have
Then
in
sings
Jesus.
my soul.
Is this it or no?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is that all the
I don't know.
words?
It's hard with hymns. You never know, right? Like, you never know if you're getting the right one. Let me hear the beginning of it.
Oh, this says Carrie Underwood. Is that what you're looking for? Or is it something else?
Yeah, it would be karaoke, I guess.
Carrie Underwood?
No,
See, look.
I don't. See, this isn't.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't even the same.
Gospel. So we need gospel one, maybe. Well, who's the original artist? Or
It's not an artist. It's an old hymn. The one that I'm listening to is Jennifer Hudson and Pentatonics. But, I mean, that's what I mean. It's a hymn, so you're going to find all sorts of different versions that aren't, so like Amazing Grace has like so many different versions you can do, and you can like break it up differently, and so I don't know.
well, this has the same words, but now it doesn't say Carrie Underwood on it right here. So, I mean, it looks like that's what the words are. How guess.
I don't know this one.
Well, is it? It's not the same words as the other one. Let's see.
No, it's not.
And is this not the?
Same song. Oh, so this is different than what's up there. This is what they were singing. Consider all.
So is that what you're more looking for?
Probably.
Yeah, you might have to practice it.
I mean, see, this is pretty much what the podcast is going to be, is just us like looking at screens and trying to find what the heck.
I mean, it's all right. Oh, here's the words right here. Like I found the words over here.
Oh, Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder. I don't know. See, I'm just guessing.
Here,
No,
let's-
because that's the chorus. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How
Yeah.
great thou art. How great thou art. I just don't know. I just don't know what the. I should add it to my repertoire, though, for funeral gigs. You know, I used to do gigs at funerals. Like that was like before I started singing in the band and stuff. You know, like my dad would like. I'd have like a great aunt die, or like first time I met Tammy, his wife. I think it was her grandma that died, maybe, or grandpa. I can't remember, but she was like bright blonde hair at the time.
Yeah.
Totally different. As far as I can remember, she had like blonde hair. And I sang Amazing Grace there. And like, I would just do that. I would just like get out of school to go sing at funerals. My dad would take me to lunch after. It was a good gig. Especially if I didn't know people, you know what I mean? Like, I could definitely sing at funerals that I don't know the people. It's just like work, you know?
Yeah.
Is that harsh? Is that harsh to say? Like, of course I feel bad. There's people crying in the audience, but you milk it, and then it's just like a great funeral.
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's
I can't
probably like cold
relate.
and heartless, but I don't know. I learned a lot doing those. I would pack around my little boom box, and you know, I don't know. I learned a lot about performing and got comfortable with like smaller crowds and stuff that way. Because that was always the hardest part too, was performing in front of a bunch of people with a spotlight on was for some reason so much more comfortable to me than being in a room where you can see everybody's faces, especially people crying. You know, like that's like the most stressful situation you could ever be in. Because like these people are like, they lost somebody. So you're just like, you have to do good.
Yeah.
You have to do so gooder. Or else, you know, they're going to remember. No, they don't know. They remember you anyway. But anyway, I'm just trying to talk about stuff that might be interesting.
Yeah. Have you ever sang this at a funeral?
Not this. No, that's what I was saying, is I should add this. It's usually like, we could do Wind Beneath My Wings. Do you want to do some funeral songs tonight?
Once again, like I was trying to keep it light and fun. Like, you know, all of a sudden we're talking about funerals. We might as well just sing the Roxette song, I guess.
I mean, this might be a good song to sing at a funeral. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's usually like Amazing Grace or Wind Beneath My Wings. It must have been cold there in my shadow. Or
I don't know.
me and my mom did one once or a couple times.
I wonder, like, if we get, like, if your mom comes over to visit, you think that she would want to get in on this, or your dad even?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think my
Should we
mom
just-
would love this.
Should we start doing karaoke casts with like
With
different
special guests.
different people that we know that can like come over and sing?
Special guests.
Special guests.
Like the people that
It'd be sweet.
my stage parents that pushed me into this.
I
I'm
mean,
just joking. No, they were very supportive, and I wish they had pushed me more. Honestly, my mom pushed me the most, but she was still like really like hands off. You know, she's the one that got me voice lessons and stuff. But I wasn't living with her. She was like, you know, pretty chill about it.
yeah, I mean, we could do like interviews and stuff, but
Yeah,
I think
that'd be
it'd be
kind of
fun just to get, you know, we could even get like a whole bunch of them together. Like, at Christmas or something, if like your mom and your dad show up. I don't know if anybody else can really sing, but we could get a whole, you know.
We could do like real Christmas parties, like a lot of people do,
you could
an
do
actual
like that-
karaoke Christmas.
You could do that Queen song that has like 4-part harmonies.
Oh my
What is
God,
it?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? We'd need alcohol for that for everybody though. Like I feel bad not having alcohol for them. We don't
Yeah.
drink, but you know,
Yeah.
that would have been fun back in the day too, if we
Yeah.
still were drinking.
Well, I don't know.
It'd still be fun. It would still way be fun.
I don't think.
Way.
It doesn't seem like any of them drink like they used to.
No,
they just don't
no.
around us. But
Oh yeah, and I guess my dad doesn't drink anymore. Really,
Yeah.
he's
I don't
he's
know.
quit.
But they could still drink.
Yeah.
You know, just because we don't doesn't mean they can't. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, when they come to parties, though, they I think they make it a
Yeah,
point to
I
not
know. I
drink because we don't.
Yeah, but like we don't care. We're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We're not going to relapse or whatever. It's weird, though. We're not like true alcohol. Like, I don't know. Are we true alcoholics? Like, it's not like.
Well, you know, some people who are alcoholics, like, I haven't found like a clear, concise definition
Yeah.
that really makes sense. It doesn't really seem like.
I guess having an
Yeah.
addiction is kind of like that already. Like, there's just different wavelengths, different.
Yeah. Well, the best way that the way I think of it, anyways, and I don't know how true this is or not, but is if it's affecting your life negatively, then that's enough, you know.
Yeah. Yep. That would be enough to constitute it as
Like,
an addiction, maybe.
Yeah, you could say you're an alcoholic at that point. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what the Googler says about it.
Well, it's interesting
Let's
that.
see. I mean, alcohol use disorder, also called alcoholism, alcohol dependence, alcoholism, alcohol addiction, a chronic disease characterized by uncontrolled drinking and preoccupation with alcohol. So it's like, you know, I definitely had a preoccupation with alcohol.
Yeah.
But did I have a uncontrolled drinking? Like at times it seems like it. And so I don't know.
Well, it's hard because it's hard for me. It's just, I think it's just interesting that I still wouldn't necessarily consider myself an alcoholic. When I was drinking, especially, I didn't feel like I was an alcoholic. But the way my life has changed since I stopped drinking makes me think that I was, because like how different do I feel? Do I act? Do I look? You know, like, I don't know. My life has just immensely gotten better.
Yeah, so I mean,
Mentally, emotionally, I can handle things better. Things are just
Yeah.
so different than they used to be, and I really attribute a lot of it to, you know, you're not like stuck in that mode of needing to drink to sort of quell whatever issues you have. You know, like, it's easy when you drink, even if you're not an alcoholic or typical alcoholic, you still have the tendency to be like, well, I had a shitty day.
yeah, and then, like, you know,
is that enough?
I mean, it doesn't say anything about the amount that you drink or the frequency. It says symptoms include a strong need or urge to use alcohol. So I mean, it's like, you know, if
it would be constituted,
you have a
probably.
bad day and then you're like, man, I need a drink, that could be constituted as alcoholism, based on that definition.
Yeah.
Right. And so,
Yeah.
I mean, I drank every day for years, and so I don't know that anybody wouldn't say that wasn't alcoholism. But when I quit, I just quit. It was like one day I drank and the next day I didn't.
Yeah,
and me too. I didn't have any physical dependency to it.
Right.
So I didn't have any withdrawals that I know of. I quit smoking at pretty much the same time, so it's hard to tell. But
for me, the withdrawals were basically like because things were difficult at the time emotionally and like, you know, personally. And so I think I remember feeling a lot of anxiety about quitting. Like I wasn't going to be able to handle it. Like if I didn't drink, I wasn't going to be able to get through the day without, you know, or like a bad situation if something came up and, you know, like trying to sort of get away from that. Like we had a fight one time and I got a freaking 40 and you like the next day you're like, did you buy a fucking 40 and hide it in the couch? And I was like, well, it wasn't hiding, but no. Yeah, I just was like, I think that was the last time I ever drank because I was just like, this is crazy. I don't know what the hell, you know, like you just want to run to it. Anyways, I don't know what you want me to do here.
What do you mean? We could either do this one.
You just seem like you're getting.
What?
Like maybe I'm just rambling too much or something.
No, I don't know. I think that's the point, isn't it? Isn't that the point of podcasting, is to ramble on?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of podcasts I listen to they don't just ramble on. They actually have like a sort of
like a topic.
Yeah, or like a schedule, or like at least a little bit of a structure.
Well, I mean, we need to organically like develop that. You know, they probably don't the first time.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
I mean, maybe they do. Probably some do, and some don't. It would depend on the podcast, but you know, we're trying something here that I've never seen done, and so I don't have any sort of model to base it off. You know.
Yeah.
Like a podcast, I've definitely heard those, but I haven't heard or seen people do live performance podcasts like what we've got going on here. I don't know if this is like a really good idea or a really shitty idea, but whatever. It's like we have the computer, you know.
Well, and it makes it difficult to be entertaining. Not? I think, like I said, because the inclination for me on Tuesday nights, like it's our family night, right? And then the kids go to bed, and then you and I just have like our chill time that we hang out and talk, or you know, catch up or whatever, because we don't do that very much during the week. And so, so I just want to get cozy and have some coffee and just like hang out. But we're both so chill, and so like laid back that it might not add to any entertainment value, whatever. So,
yeah,
you know.
Well, who cares? I mean, even if we just watch this forever, you know, might as well just do it. That's the thing, is like we could just record whatever we're talking about, and then we do a karaoke song, and then we just cut the karaoke song out, you know, just like we were doing before. Like this is basically what we've been doing for the last like 3 or 4 Tuesday nights, is we just hang out, talk like this, sing a song, then, you know, I post the little videos.
Yeah, I mean, last week, I think also those songs did hit. That song specifically did, the Michael Jackson one, just because there was some energy behind it. So, but it's like impossible to sing that.
Well, we could try to do you want to try to do this one, or do you want to try to do like a Lady Gaga one maybe, or something like that?
We can do Lady Gaga. I don't know what. You and I. We could try that. I like that song.
Is that Lady Gaga?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried it karaoke, but You and I, Lady Gaga.
Start your day with Secret.
Of course, it's going to do that every time. I got to remember to mute the ads, I think.
Holy shit, this is very long in lyrics.
Oh yeah, song.
Yeah, of course you know it. You know every Lady Gaga song. Came around.
Who doesn't love Lady Gaga?
What?
He doesn't love Lady Gaga.
Leaving without you. You taste like whiskey when you kiss me. Oh, anything to be me, baby doll. This time I'm not leaving without you. You said sit back down where you belong, in the corner of the bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love for the first time. You said to me, something about this place. Something about lonely nights and my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool Nebraska guy. Yeah, something about baby you and I. I don't know that well. It's been 2 years since I let
Sorry, I
you.
paused it.
Oh,
Well, do you want to try it or no? Because you don't know it that well.
I can. I thought we were doing it.
You thought we were just going? I didn't even put in the intro. I got to put the intro in.
We were just going.
Here,
I don't know.
Let's start it over. Give it actual like good fair shake to it.
I mean, there's more of them I know better, but I could try.
Which
I'm not
one?
gonna do very good.
Which one do you know better? Do you want to try? Let's try doing what we did before too, and putting the iPad over here. This is where I just need a long cord. I think I have one actually. Hold on.
Oh God. It's been 2 years since I let you go. I couldn't listen to a joke of rock and roll. Well, I don't remember any of that. What? Oh God. Muscle cars drove a truck right through my heart. I just don't listen to lyrics. I listen to the songs, but I don't listen to the lyrics. Like, I don't know why. It's just not how my brain works. Unless for some reason it like really speaks to me at the moment and I'm like in an emotional state and I hear it and I'm like, that sounds like me. Then I listen to it, but
All right, let's see if we developed a
just
buzz.
like a good beat and a good melody and
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, let's try that.
I remember somebody on YouTube one time I like posted something about how, what was it, Breaking Benjamin? The Forget It song. I was like, I love this song. It reminds me of, I think maybe I said my boyfriend or something because you were maybe my boyfriend at the time still, or I don't remember, or my husband. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was a long time ago. So I was just like, I love this song because it reminds me of, you know, because the only time I'd ever heard it was when you played it. And then somebody below was, of course, like, actually, this song is about blah, 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 letting somebody go or something. I was like, whatever.
Well, it is kind of a weird song to
It's beautiful, though.
remind you of me or
I don't know.
whatever,
It's
'cause
just so beautiful. Like, I didn't listen to
yeah.
the words or care what it was saying necessarily. It was like, it was just beautiful, and it reminded me of you.
Yeah.
Because I'd never heard it before in my life until you played it. And then I was like, what? And then I really remember it because we were like driving to Moab or something. Or, you know, I don't know. Just, you know, it's...
Yeah, it has nostalgia or
yeah,
something.
it just reminds me of that.
All right.
Anyways.
Well, you want to try this one?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
It'll be fine. Their lyrics are here if you want to.
Oh, okay, thanks. I mean, this has the voice behind it, but
You want to get a different one?
no, it's fine. It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not living without you. Can't hear it. Shut up. this place. Something about lonely nights and my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool Nebraska guy. Yeah, something about baby, you and I. My mom always wants me to sing this song. It's been 2 years since I let you go. I couldn't listen to a joke or rock and roll. Muscle cars drove a truck right through my heart. On my birthday, you sang me a heart of gold with a guitar humming and no clothes. And this time I'm not leaving without you. Oh, sit back down where you belong, in the corner of my bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love for the first time, and you said to me, there's something about this place. Something about lonely nights and my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool Nebraska guy. Yeah, something about baby, you and I. 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 I'd rather die without you and I. Come on, put your drinks up. Unless you don't drink, that's okay. Whole lot of money, but we still pay rent, 'cause you can't buy a house in heaven. So my whole life, it's my daddy in Nebraska and Jesus Christ. There's something about the chase.
6 whole years.
I'm a New York boy, born to run you down. Still want my lipstick on your face. Something about just knowing when it's right. So put your drinks up for Nebraska. For Nebraska, Nebraska. Now you and I. You and I. Baby, I'd rather die without you and I. You and I. You and I. I'd rather die without you and I. It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. And this time I'm not leaving without you. He's like, I know it's over, 'cause I know Lady Gaga.
What are you talking about?
Even the neighbors commented, like when we first moved in, because he was always playing Katy Perry. He's like, oh, you really like Katy Perry, huh?
That's not how it went down.
Oh, really?
No, they were always playing Katy Perry, and then we were talking, and they're like, the dude was like, I just love pop music, and I'm like, yeah, I like it too, 'cause like that's all they play in their hot tub.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
you're silly.
Silly.
What are
that
you
way.
trying to say? Do you have a problem with me liking?
No, I
pop
just think
music?
it's cute. I think it's cute that you are. Oh, sorry. Am I getting out of your?
I moved you, and then you were all of a sudden out again, so I didn't know why. I just moved you right in the middle of that
Oh.
song too. For a
Funny.
second, I had you floating like this.
Ooh, like a
Like
genie.
you're floating. You're just cut off at the
like
waist.
a genie.
Anyways, do you want to do? What was I thinking about? I was just thinking about one that you could have done. Do you want to do another one, or should we call it good there?
Oh, I don't care. What do you want to do?
I mean, there's got to be another song you know.
I mean, when I'm there's a lot of songs I know, but you know, when I'm under pressure, like when I'm auditioning for The Voice, like I don't know fucking one song. It's stupid. They're like, "What do you know? What kind of songs? What other rock songs do you know?" And they're like trying to get me to sing something else, and I'm just like, I don't know. Shit. Not good under pressure.
Yeah.
What did I do? I think I did Running with the Devil when I auditioned because I didn't know.
Oh yeah. What about another? What is that band called?
Van Halen?
No, the one that Dawn was requesting. What the shit is
Led
it?
Zeppelin.
Do you want to try to do a Led Zeppelin?
I don't know. I need Led Zeppelin. I know, it's sacrilegious. Like, how can I be like this quasi rock star? But, you know, like, I think everybody would be like disappointed that I just don't know a lot of rock. Like, I know like classic
know the
rock.
Immigrant Song. Do you want to do that one?
But
You used to.
this
know
is
it.
like 60s,
Yeah. Well,
not my favorite genre.
You know,
of
that's
music.
what I tell everybody when they talk to me about this old ass music.
Yeah.
I just say, you know, I wasn't even born then. I'm like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like slowly working
you
my
know,
way backwards.
to them, it's like their
their genre.
teenagehood and like
Right.
their music. But, you know, like my teenagehood was fucking grunge, you know?
Thrice.
So, yeah, thrice.
Emo shit. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I could do some Used. Oh my god, that
wanna
would
do
just tickle me
Used?
pink.
Or do you want to do a Led Zeppelin? Do you want to try the Immigrant Song first?
I could do Immigrant, but I don't really know the other ones.
Here, I won't.
I should learn them. I know. I get
Yeah.
a lot of people asking me to do them, to do Led Zeppelin, because it's sort of in my range, you know, and it's like, how cool would it be to hear a girl do those sort of, it's like pre-metal, or not metal, like pre-heavy metal, or whatever they called it back then. Like, you know, sort of Black Sabbath. And I guess it's kind of like in that genre where I'm not really familiar with a lot of that.
Yeah. All right, let's see what.
I could do I'm skinny, pop, 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 pop.
No.
But that became like more glam
No.
rock.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff at all.
I actually watched a really cool documentary about that, like where they talk about how it evolved from like the heavy metal to like more women being involved in sort of rock and roll world. And so that's why a lot of the bands became more feminized, and they started growing their hair out and like doing makeup and, you know, spandex and shit, because women were sort of attracted to that. I don't know why. I don't know why women, you know, it's not like I'm like turned on by Tim Curry and a bustier and high heels or anything like that.
Yeah, I thought it was just like they were hanging out with a bunch of chicks and then they just started doing their makeup.
Oh, I don't recall
to go
that
on
being.
stage.
I think they just were trying to appeal to women.
I don't know. It's weird. It's all weird. All right, do you want to try this one?
I feel like Tyler in your podcast right now. Like you just like gloss over things I say. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say.
Sorry. but
Anyways.
I have a lot of stuff going on over here, and so I'm like halfway listening
In producer land.
and halfway like, you know, typing things in and then getting ready to push play. So I'm legitimately asking, like, are you ready to go yet or no? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
You ready to go?
Yep.
I've been letting Tyler talk more.
I know.
Did
I
you
noticed that
notice?
on the last episode. I was like, yeah. Now I get to hear the stories about the random shit that he talks about that nobody talks about. He says some random shit, and then everybody just moves on to the next thing. Like, I'm like, don't you want to know what he's talking about? Because I do. Like, what do you mean he slapped somebody with a pork chop? Then what?
Well, no, he didn't. That was
I don't know.
That was the meth man.
I know. I'm just saying. It's shit like that he says that you're just like, you're not going to elaborate? Like, what? I want to know.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to you guys, you just like sit there.
I mean,
don't say anything.
We'll get more used to it as time goes on. It's getting better.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure this
it is
one
chilling
will
out.
too.
You guys are kind of finding some.
Yeah.
Your zone or whatever your
and like
groove.
we all have to get used to podcasting too. I don't know. I mean, I did it years and years ago, but it's not exactly like the easiest thing in the world to do. You put a microphone in front of you, like even our conversation tonight, we're sitting there talking, and then we turn the mics on, and it's like all of a sudden we have to just we're both trying to keep it going or something. Yeah. It's not as relaxed and chill as it was,
Yeah.
But with that, it's like me and Jared are super chill and don't really, necessarily talk a lot. But so I don't know. I mean, but that's how practices always went before. We aren't trying to entertain necessarily. We're trying to just do our practice.
I know, but I'm just saying, as a viewer that views all of your podcasts, I would like to know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I want to know what, because you're gonna every time you put one out, you're gonna be like, "Did you watch my movie?" And I'm gonna have to like.
I mean, we can't go down every rabbit hole that
I know.
Every
Trust me, I know that.
rabbit
I get
hole
that
comes up, we'll never play a song.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, you can play it by ear.
We'll extrapolate some of them.
Okay.
How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, are you ready now?
Yeah.
Hopefully this is a good version.
It's not. I can tell it's that stupid.
Really?
It's that stupid one that has the voices on it.
We'll try a different one then. Which one do you think will be a good version?
I mean, listen, I appreciate that YouTube has these up there in the first place. Like, it's really cool to just be able to pick a song most of the time and sing something to it. So, I mean, I've even considered like giving credit to some of these karaoke channels, because it's like, it's cool that they're there, to be honest. But as a singer, and like even giving voice lessons, I don't play piano. And so having these there to sort of like use as templates for people to learn their songs, it's nice. It's really convenient. It makes it possible for me to teach lessons. So
You think this one will be better?
I don't know. Try it. Ooh, Legend Series. Thank you for your karaoke songs. Make it bigger. Thanks. We come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs blow. Hammer of the gods, drive our ships to new lands, to fight the horde, singing and crying. Valhalla, I am coming. Only sweet with a threshing on. Our only goal will be the western shore. We come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs blow. How soft your fields so green, the whisper tales of gore, of how we come, the tides of war. We are your overlords. Always sweep with a threshing on. Our only goal will be the western shore. So now you better stop and rebuild all your ruins. The peace and trust just said, huh, 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 huh.
There you go. Led Zeppelin.
Yes, indeed. How long are we doing this for?
As long as you want.
No.
I don't care. We can end now if you want. Or do you want to do one more song?
It is midnight.
Yeah.
Should I just say what time it is every couple minutes, just like Declan does?
Yeah.
Let me
Just
check the
say,
time.
Okay, now it's 12:01.
Mommy, it's 12:01.
Was there another song you wanted to do?
I have no idea. No.
I can't remember. Weren't we just talking about a different one that we were going to do after this one? Or no?
Oh, the used?
Do you want to do a used one? Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so fun. I don't think I would do a very good job, but it would be fun.
What song?
I just am a sucker for the used. I don't know. There's some really good ones. I don't know. Oh, there's so many good ones. My favorite one would have to be, I mean, I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of their new stuff, to be honest, but let's see. The used. Don't I have a used playlist?
I mean, yeah, but you want the karaoke, right? So there's
Well, yeah, I'm just like looking for the
Taste
song.
of Ink, Buried Myself Alive. I don't know what that is. I Caught Fire.
What happened to my playlist? I thought I had one. Maybe I didn't put it on here.
I don't know. Blue and Yellow.
No.
I don't remember a lot of these.
I know, I'm trying to remember the name of the song, but I can't
All
think of
that
it.
I've got
That one was like really popular.
on my own. I mean, that wasn't the Taste of Ink like the big one.
This Bud Light
The
Seltzer
big
Lemonade.
deal.
I think it was Taste of Ink.
Yeah, I think that was like the original main one, you know.
Wake up, my love. Never thought you'd make me break me. I mean, how's it gonna?
What
How am I
one was
gonna
that one?
sing that? No, this one. This one's the one I want to do. Taste of Ink, I guess.
Yeah. Like, I wonder how
So
it's gonna
good.
like let you come in though. Because like you have to start with it, right?
Oh yeah. There's probably not like a proper karaoke for it. Not enough to feed the hungry. I'm tired and I felt it for a while now. It sounds so good though.
All right. Well, we'll try to do it. We might have to start it and stop it a couple times to get the beginning right because it like doesn't have a count in or anything. What is it?
Is it worth the candy? The Taste of Ink.
Yeah, so you guys will see behind the scenes where I have to punch in all the lyrics and everything, you know, in this box.
Riveting stuff.
Yep. But
Really.
it's just is what it is while we find the karaoke version that we want to use and all that kind of shit. All right. At least I don't have to push record on this thing, though, because it's already recording. All right, you want to check this?
It's true. Is it worth the can? Oh. Is it worth the can? You even hear me standing with your spotlight on me? Not enough to feed the hungry. I'm tired and let's try it. Start it over, see if I can get it better. I was really out of breath already because I was anticipating it. Is it worth the can? You even hear me standing with your spotlight on me? Not enough to feed the hungry. I'm tired and I felt it for a while now. Sea of lonely. The taste of ink is getting old. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Each day a chance to say goodbye. At least it's over. Couldn't take this town much longer. Being happy is but a plan, and is ready to be free.
Too many
So
words.
here I am, it's in my hands, and I'll savor every moment of this. So here I am, alive at last, and I'll savor every moment of this. Won't you think I'm pretty when I'm standing atop the pride of the city, and I'll pick your hand and pick you up, keep you there so you can see it. As long as you're alive and care, I promise I will take you there. We'll drink and dance the night away. We'll drink and dance the night away tonight. So here I am, it's in my hands, and I'll savor every moment of this. So here I am, alive at last, and I'll savor every moment of this. Savor every moment of this. I mean, not much as far as like vocally challenging there. As long as you're alive, here I am. Promise I will take you there. As long as you're alive, here I am. I promise I will take you there. Won't you think I'm pretty when I'm standing atop the private city, when I'll take your hand and pick you up, keep you there so you can see it. As long as you're alive and care, I promise I will take you there. So long as you're alive and care, I promise I will take you there tonight. So here I am, it's in my hands, and I'll savor every moment of this. So here I am, alive at last, and I'll savor every moment of this. Savor every moment of this. Savor every moment of this. I mean, it just takes me right back, you know? That was a good version, though. They did a good job. Like, some of these karaoke versions are good. Like, it's basically
Yeah.
the same song, but they just somehow take out a lot of it.
Yeah, well, I saw an app the other day that will, like, it's the only app I've ever seen like it, but it will actually split the song up. It'll take the drums out,
Wow.
like the guitar, the bass, and the vocals. And in fact, you can actually mix. So, like, it was advertised by a drummer on YouTube, and, like, he just has a drumming channel or whatever, but he's like, I've been asked this question through the whole time that he's been doing it. He must do what you do, but with drums, like drum covers,
Yeah.
you know? So, but people always ask him how he gets the drums out of the tracks. And you basically, you know,
That's
you
cool.
can't just like pull drums out. Well, this app kind of does that. I don't know how they do it exactly, but he sent
Wow.
them, and I don't even know if it really works as well as he said it did. Like, there's ways that he could have been bullshitting, you know?
Really?
But he basically sent them one of his band's songs, and then he got the song back, and he could basically mix between them. And some of these karaoke tracks, if you listen just right, you can barely hear
Yeah.
what's left of the lyrics.
Right.
And so what they're doing is they're using some kind of, I don't know, software to pull the lyrics out, just the lyrics. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, but I remember it being so much more noticeable back in the day. Like,
Yeah, like you used to, years and years ago, you could do this sort of thing, and it would be, it was basically, it was like sculpting frequencies out
yeah.
So the problem with that is that a lot of the vocal frequency is like the same as the acoustic guitar. So if you cut out just those frequencies and you do like a scoop down the middle or something, your vocals are going to get turned down,
Yeah.
but so is a lot of the other instruments. So,
Right, that's true.
yeah, I don't know. It's
It was a good version. It's funny though to sing it and just like like the same notes over and over like that, like just staying in that certain register is just
Too many
funny.
words. I noticed you were kind of having a tough time.
What?
Too many words.
Yeah, because there is a lot of like overlapping that
probably
he
is
does on the
overlap.
album. So like I don't know how he does it.
They
I mean, there
used
must
to-
be. They must.
They
I
did
can't
that a
remember.
lot back in the day too. I
Yeah.
remember a lot of that where you're just like, he can't sing this live.
Yeah,
Like,
he must had like a backup or something that
Yeah.
like they switch off or something. I can't remember how they did it. I saw him live a couple times.
Or
but
they
I don't-
changed the
don't
song
remember
because
what they
it
did.
like literally overlaps. I wonder if this one's like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, creatively, that's really fun. And it's cool to do, like, when you're in the studio, you're like, let's do all this cool stuff. But, yeah, being in a band, like, I really had to, like, think about that stuff as far as writing goes, to play it live and shit. Because you can't. I don't know. I really got an appreciation in Nopium and Opal Hill Drive for, like, writing sort of for what we're going to play and, like, keeping it sort of raw as far as like recording goes and stuff. I really, especially in Nopium though, I think I appreciated that a lot because I wanted it to sound like what we sounded like, There was no reason for me to feel like, especially on our last album, I didn't want it to feel like anything, different than what we were about. So rip Nopium, rip. Speaking of funerals. Rip.
All right. Well, are we ready to be done?
Thanks for letting me do my emo thing. I was never an emo kid, though. I wasn't. I mean, I was.
Say that,
I was
and-
like technically, I was definitely emo. I was very emotional, as you would say.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. You were like,
But I wasn't
you
like
were you were kind of a
the scene.
You're kind of giving me my licks for listening to Thrice, which is way
I was
less
just joking.
way less emo
No.
than like John Mayer
I know.
or fucking whatever the hell we just did. They used.
Yeah.
They used is way more emo.
Well,
I didn't listen to a lot of emo stuff. Like it was more like punk, and Thrice is
Yeah.
kind of a mix.
yeah.
They have the music is more like punk. It's fast and like heavy guitars, heavy drums.
Yeah.
But then the singer's kind of emo. I don't know.
Well, my style was like always just like John Mayer was always just what I went to. I definitely went to John Mayer when I was emotional. Like that was my first go-to was like, there's like certain songs that I would really just soak in or whatever. But I don't know. The Used was like really fun. And it just like reminds me of this certain part of my like high school existence and like a little bit after high school. Just like the things that, I don't know, just like driving around in my car and, just like that newfound freedom sort of it. That's what it reminds me of a lot.
Yeah.
Because I just had gotten a car and,
Yeah.
reminds me of like taking my sister out of school and going and sloughing with her while we just like drive around downtown listening to that. And yeah, I don't know. It was just good times, but rest in peace. Good times. Rest in peace.
So you don't have any more good times?
No good times anymore.
They're all dead.
I have kids. I'm just kidding. Today was really fun. It was
Yeah.
really, really fun. I really enjoyed spending time with Deck today.
So
I feel like sometimes it's really difficult because I feel like I just am always yelling at him because he's like trying to get attention or he's like just being a butt. You know?
well, I mean,
He's just fighting back with every little thing.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna like teach him these things if we don't.
I know,
so.
it's hard. It's hard, and it's hard because of the baby, because the baby's still a baby, so you can't just like yell at him in the same way. He doesn't understand what you're trying to say. He doesn't understand that you're like...
Yeah, well, he's almost there. So
and Deck doesn't understand that he doesn't understand, so he thinks that we're just picking on him all the time, and I'm really not trying to just pick on him, but he knows. The baby doesn't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the same problem. It's hard. I feel bad for Deck. I feel bad that he probably feels like we're just always picking on him, but
I don't think he does.
once the baby's a little bit older, then we'll be able to sort of equally distribute the punishment and or the talking tos and the timeouts and all that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The beatings.
Well, I do it to
Just
both
joking.
of them now, though. Like you can't necessarily put Milo in timeout all the time, but
Yeah, he's
I
starting to
still do
understand.
sometimes. I mean, he gets it sometimes, and like if he's like slapping Declan or something, I tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Go pull him off or whatever. It's the same thing. They both get the same thing. So
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
is getting easier,
They're
I've
just
noticed.
kids.
But he doesn't handle it, the same way either. So that's the other thing is like since he still doesn't understand, he knows you're saying no, don't do that, but then he just like freaks out and starts bawling because he thinks you're just
because he doesn't have the timeout though.
Yeah.
And like at that age, bawling is just communication, and crying is just communication. So you just have to remember that, and then as they get older, that is less of the communication because then they can actually talk. When they can't talk, like of course all they could do is yell. Especially as like he understands the world more and more, He understands the world, but he can't talk. Can you imagine how frustrating that would be?
I know.
Like, it's got to be horrible. No wonder why we don't remember those first years of our lives.
I always think about that. Yeah. I always think about that, like the sort of shit that you have to go through and sometimes like the pain of just your bones growing and and yeah, just like not remembering all those like sort of traumatic things that are happening to you as a baby. It's lucky that we don't remember that stuff. Especially if your parents are just like starting out and they don't know what they're doing and so they're just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out some way to get myself on the green screen for this thing. This seems like it went good. Like we should probably keep doing it.
Let's just banish you to the corner. Just banished to your own room in the corner.
I mean, the problem is, though, if I'm sitting in the drum seat, in the drum throne, what's going to stop me from playing drums?
I know. I know.
Because, I mean, I could just, like, you could push play on your own thing, on your iPad. Like, you could be looking up the songs. There's no reason we couldn't just put the iPad over there on that stand.
Yeah.
And then you could be doing that, and then I could just use this monitor and this keyboard and trackpad and just sit over there and do all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Well, honestly,
do that.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind because doing this karaoke and having been in bands for, God, like 15 years or whatever.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys if I can.
Like, it would be nice. It would be nice to have some live stuff going on because the karaoke, I'm just spoiled with the live music.
I can't.
You can't do it?
No, but I mean, this way over here, over there is like my drum set and where I sit, and there's a green screen, and she's got a green screen. But sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure all the earphone
What was I
users
saying?
love that.
Yeah, rest in peace. Again, rest in peace.
Sorry for your hearing.
Here,
But
headphones.
Sorry, not sorry.
I was just saying that I'm spoiled from being in live bands all the time. So like it's just silly to be singing along with this fake track. Especially when I do songs that I've done in the bands. It's like so hard for me to even
Yeah, it's weird.
That definitely feels like a diva thing to me. Like I'm spoiled. Cuz it's so nice to have the band back there and like you feed off each other. Not only that, but like you're also sort of like working with each other, you know, to have like a live accompaniment is like really nice because you kind of work with each other. You can kind of play around with different tempos and whatever. So karaoke is just kind of not, I appreciate that those are up there, but man, it's pretty lame nowadays without the band. Anyways, well, it was fun. Cheers. Rest in peace, bitches. as Clyde would say.
Peace, comrades.